So here we are in Crete, Sybille.
Sybille Saint Giron.
And the conference we've been attending has been at the European Sustainability Academy. And we've been talking a lot about the need for alternative currencies, as the present system that all Western countries are caught in is not really able to bring us sustainability. But before this conference, Sybille has had some interesting experiences in France, was it?
Yes, it was this August in near Annecy, in Poissy. It was a gathering of all the people from Let's community, and it was 400 people gathering for 1 week. And we decided with Community Forge to propose to invite them to a 1 week workshop. That means every twice a day a workshop, and it was so a long-term workshop. And the purpose was to how can them as a Let's member and as Let's organization, they can be more dynamic to dynamize the local economy, the local society.
So Community Forge was the organizer?
Not actually, it's Let's member, but because Tim Anderson, the co-founder from Community Forge, is part of Celle du Lac. Celle du Lac is a Let's near Annecy, so he was also co-organizing this thing. And then he proposed. It's a gathering about with people that everybody propose what he wants. And then he see if people come. And in our workshop we had a lot of people, and every day more people were coming, and some of them have followed the whole week, and some not, because it's very free,
so
free market.
Really a lot of people, 400 people that have interest in Let's being a currency.
Actually, it's more, I think, 5,000 people in France now. And this summer, for 1 week, it was 400 people gathering. But there is more people active in Let's in France. And, experiencing since now 20, 30 years to exchange without using euro.
Okay. And Community Forge, what is that?
Community Forge is a non-profit organization based in Switzerland, and they have the main purpose of Community Forge is to provide tools for communities, and for now it's software. So they create a free software based on Drupal. That means open source that everyone can. Drupal is a type of language open source platform. And then they give it free because it's a non-profit organization, and then can receive donation, but everything is free, and free also to use. That means people can change it. And
so this is a platform.
This is a platform
govern or
to
register.
Actually to exchange. It's a really exchange platform with offer, wants, transaction, and also a social network, and that make much more easy the accounting.
Okay.
Because, by paper it's quite complicated, and it's giving also a visibility to offer and wants, so it's easier to find something you want.
So it's a system for keeping track of exchange without using...
or marketplace also.
Okay, yeah. And
they do also training and facilitation. So training, of course, about the software, but because not only the software is important, it's all the process that is important, and the human factor in the process. Social process. Yeah. That means the community have to agree of what they want, and have quite relevant governance also. Yeah. So Community Forge propose also this kind of thing about facilitation, training, support. And this summer was more. We had a workshop about the software. Then where 50 new communities take the software. So
50 new communities.
50. That means they were already Let's, but using paper accounting, and now they are on the software. So during this week,
it's web-based.
Exactly. Okay. And people were trained, and the platform were installed also. Okay. And then parallelly, we've run this week workshop about how to be more dynamic in your local economy. And that was very interesting to see how people are very committed and motivated to really, I will say, use what they learn in the labs and to spread it out, and then to see what they can do with other associations maybe, or even public institute as school or elderly house, or even some business. And so we've done everything together, because in Community Forge we never push people in somewhere or pulling. It's really creating with them. So the first day we create the agenda together. The objective were set, but then we create the agenda and to make it relevant. And then every day we do something. For instance, the first day we do what I called a wealth audit. That means to really understand where they live and what association, what business, who are the actors around them, and what are their needs, what are their resources, what can be satisfied with a row, without a row, and maybe there is resources that nobody knows. For instance, in elderly house there is some room, some cars, some meal that can be exchanged. So really to see the wealth that is maybe not seen usually, and not only euros, not focus on euro. So we did the audit, the wealth audit, and it was amazing, because sometimes this lets people are a bit closed, a bit communities, a bit, and by this exercise they're really open, and they really
connected more to society.
Yes, and say, but yes, they have needs, they have resources, and us also. So we will relate. So that was very good. And then we also talk about the vision, what they want to become in the local society, and then we move from the dynamism. The local economy to dynamize the local life, because they want to include social, environmental, not only economy.
So what would you recommend for people that have an interest in this type of resources? It is to get in touch with Community Forge?
Yes, for sure. I presume there is other people doing this. I've never heard about all this work about facilitation. It's very often a bit technofix. That means thinking those tools will be enough.
Yeah.
And sometimes also you commit, but you don't know what will be the cost. And because we are non-profit, and all our work is based on contributions, that means I'm not paid also. And my expenses are sometimes refilled, but not always. And so everybody is also welcome to contribute with them, with us. Sorry. So we can, yes, they can ask us to come to help, or they can come to help us and then help the other.
So if you want to have some support of Community Forge, or if you want to donate, where to go?
Okay, you go on the website, it's very easy, it's www.communityforge.net, and you will find everything.
Good.
And even an email contact.
Thank you, Sybille.
Thank you.